Hi guys, Vex here. Welcome back to Space Engineers Meteor Storm Survival. And I think from now on, if I do any more creative world videos, I'll just do that on a separate series and leave Meteor Storm Survival to be a survival series. But I hope you found me working behind the scenes on, ship blueprints to be entertaining, and I kind of wouldn't mind doing some more of that. But I think that deserves it to be its own series, and I don't think I should mix the two. Anyway, with that aside, I am getting ready to move out, but I need more parking spaces. So on my mobile base here, I am welding up some new landing pad areas to park ships, so that when I move out, I can have everything on one large ship and basically have all my all my spacely, I was going to say all my earthly belongings, but it would be all my spacely belongings on one platform. So let me do that real quick and I'll be right back with you. Okay, there we go. All ships are parked, and I think I've got a pretty decent way of carrying my stuff around now. Mobile base is probably going to handle like a giant pile of bricks, but that's okay. And I reworked the buttons on my thing. I figured out a better way to do the buttons on the panel here that makes sense. The single light is become one, which means locked together to become one ship, whereas the two represent splitting apart, so that is unlock, and then becoming one block is lock. That's how I can remember it, because I'd always forget and hit the wrong button, so I figured out a logical way to remember it now. I'm kind of curious how this thing handles. It's probably going to handle like complete crap. Let's attempt to back up. Except that the dampeners on these ships are still on. And, yeah. Great. So I probably want to go turn these off. You're off. So this is a new update. They added camera zoom, among other things, and they also added damage, so that blocks that are damaged will now start having visual effects, which seems kind of cool. You can tell at a glance from a distance just how damaged something is and if it needs repairs or not. So there's all my stuff. Okay, now it's all turned off, so I should be able to move freely without the ships trying to counteract each other. Yeah, here we go. Move. I use that in the most move is maybe generous, but I mean it's a base. I mean, it's not supposed to, I mean, I'm not going to be driving this around very often. It's supposed to be stationary, so it's not really a big deal there. I might add some more thrusters to it, but I'll do that later. For now, though, I think I want to find... Oh man, that was a loud sneeze. I hope I muted the recording in time. Sorry about that. Oh boy. But anyway, I'd like to find a permanent home, a permanent place to set up a base, and I think I was going to just explore infinite procedurally generated asteroids, and I will. However, wait, where am I going? Am I floating off somewhere? There we go. And I will. However, I have to sneeze first. Again. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? Brr. Let me turn the heat up. It's getting chilly around here. For those watching in the future, it's January. No, it's February, and it's kind of cold. But I'm gonna turn on... Let's go to 1000. I want to show that on the HUD again. There's 1000. I'd like to just make my base at 1000, 1000, 1000. Because it sounds cool. So... let's go see how the view is from over here. What's it like over by 1000? Is it out in open space with nothing really nearby? I think so. I'm just going to cruise on over here. still kind of annoyed that the spacesuit is the fastest thing in the game. I mean, I guess it would be kind of lame if you got outside your ship and it was going faster than you, and you could never catch up with it in your spacesuit. So I see the reason, but it's still slightly annoying. So here's 1000. Let's take a look around. There's the mobile base over there. There's a mine layer. There's an asteroid. So there's no asteroid protection. There's the sun right there. That's yeah, that's definitely a thing. So we will have to build Gatling turrets to shoot down approaching meteors. And if we do not, we will be in deep trouble. So new station. We're going to orient it, I guess, like this. There's the first block of our brand new station. Long may it live. I'm so sniffly, sorry. Watch it get destroyed by meteors, like, instantly. So, the new station ought to be... probably that nice gray color that I like to use. And this is where I wish I could design the thing in, yeah, I can't use symmetry mode at all in survival, so that's kind of lame. But yeah, there's my station. You know what I ought to do? I ought to go design a station in creative mode and save it as a blueprint, and then make it, and then use a projector to project it. That actually sounds really fun. Be right back. Okay, there we go. I made a just made a quick little blueprint, you know, something I threw together for a station. And I think it'll serve me pretty well. It's got lots of docking ports for lots of ships of all sizes, and Gatling turrets and whatnot. I'm gonna need a construction ship out here to start building a station. But I kind of think that in the short term, I need a ship for the sole purpose of shooting down meteors. And so I was kind of thinking about that, and maybe I should throw a Gatling turret on my ore scout, because it isn't really being used for too much else. So I could come in here because it's got the solar panels to just stay there, and so if I just want something to defend me, I can just mount a Gatling turret on this thing, and yeah. Let me build a Gatling turret on my ore scout and then get it over to 1000. Be right back. Yep, that's what I thought would happen. Stop. Gatling turret, target, moving objects, off. Shit, off, there. Huh, okay, well. The Lacedaemon is technically a hostile station, so the turret would probably go nuts trying to shoot it. Makes sense to me. It's manually controlled. Can I manually control this thing without being in the ship? I have to get in the ship cockpit, don't I? Then, I can't wait. That's weird. Oh, because it's off, right? What if I shorten the radius to like nothing and turn the block back on? Does it automatically begin shooting? Okay, so that's a safe way to make a turret safe, is just jerk the radius way down. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, so let's... So the camera zoom function doesn't work for the gun turrets. That's kind of lame. I kind of hope the Gatling turret might be able to zoom, but nope. Alright, well, let's position become 2. And let's fly off here. Oh, nope, not that way. Let's go down, and we're heading out. So Ore Scout's not really doing anything too important because he's kind of already done his work. and has scouted for ore. Okay, where are you aiming? You're still aiming at the Lacedaemon, as you do. So let's head on over here to 1000. I think we can safely turn the Gatling turret back on.
Meteor storm inbound.
I like how I can rapidly, actually, you know what? I think, where's the decrease radius? Oh, okay, so that's cool. So I'm gonna have that on, and hopefully this thing will protect me from meteors. We can come back over here to 1000 and position ourselves. Alright, so I want to align with the station that I'm building here, and then move out a little bit to give the construction boat some room to maneuver. And get out like this, maybe. And we're going to increase that radius out to about 500, I think. Actually, we can probably bring it in. Only want things that are about to hit me. Don't want to be wasting ammo. Okay. So we have the ore scouts positioned nicely. Let's turn this right into the sun here. There we go. So there, mobile anti-meteor turret. Hopefully that works and keeps me safe. Now, I'm going to need to power this station, so I'm going to put a solar panel on it to power the thing. Because we'll need to power the projector somehow. Damn. And this is actually a temporary station, so I don't even need to weld this stuff up, honestly. It's not that important. Where's the projector at? There it is. So the plus needs to be up top. Oh god, what am I doing? There's the... okay. Fail, 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 fail well. Okay, and is the plus up top? Yeah. Boom, there we go. I guess I may as well weld these up to make sure a stray impact doesn't just send them flying out into space. So it has some... okay. Where could I ever get material for another solar panel? Ore Scout, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to need to borrow this. You don't mind, right? Don't worry, man. I'll fix you. I'll fix you later. You just hang on. And I'm going to need a large steel tube. Anybody got some large steel tubes? You've got a large steel tube on you, right? Right here? There we go. That's kind of a hoopty way of doing it, but you know what, guys? It works, and that's the name of the game. We're just trying to get this functional. Alright, now we can project our projection. Oh, no, we can't. Damn it. I need another large steel tube. Be right back. Okay. I went ahead and just brought the construction ship back over here. Probably need the parts. Probably should have done it first, but meh, whatever. Alright, let's see. Gotta weld you up. There we go. You all done? You welded? No? Something's still welding? Okay. You welded now? Good. Back up. Give it a little room. Not gonna need too much room, though. And there's no control panel on here, is there? Okay, fair enough. I mean, there's not a control panel on the... There's not. Okay. And there's not one on the solar panel either. So I've just got to build one really cheaply here. I'll just stick it on here. Doesn't really matter. Okay, what a tiny ghetto little station. It's funny. But hey, it works. And we're looking for... Wait, can I actually project? That's what I thought, yeah. We want to project the Davian... There it is. Probably want to rename this thing, though. Davian Station. Alright, there it is. But, well, that's a slight problem. Kind of thinking this is a little too big, so maybe forward, like all the way forward. Where'd it go? Oh, technically I suppose we want it, wait. We want it backwards then. Yeah, there we go. That works perfectly. So then we just need to do what? This, I think. I need steel plate. If I need steel plate, then I will get me some steel plate. I will borrow some from you. And we'll just stretch it out. I want to give myself plenty of room to work, so I'll just make a long scaffolding. There we go. So, this is the Davian incorrectly placed... Oh, the blue... Okay, yeah, if the blueprints don't place properly... Let me see, toggle off, toggle on. Yeah, okay, you have to refresh it like that. There we go. Now everything should be in the proper spot, because did you notice that some of the blocks they got dragged away? Alright, so now it's projecting correctly, I believe, and I ought to be able to fly through here. Yeah. So this is the station design I came up with in my creative world. I actually spent a few hours working on it. The main features is a central area with controls, reactor, engineering deck, surrounded by basically a large metal square suitable for small ships to just come and land on it directly, or to put landing pad, or to begin construction of small ships, or to just, you know, walk around on, whatever. And then it's got these docking arms for, the one over here is for smaller ships, and it's mirrored on both sides. Oh, meteor storm! Here comes the real test. Where's the sun? There's the sun. So there's the sun. It's tracking. You gonna kill that? Did you? I can't help but notice that it seems like this gun is not shooting down meteors at all. It's actually kind of letting them go by. Wait, was that one destroyed? Maybe that one was destroyed. Okay, yeah, the gun is worthless. The gun is completely and totally worthless. Maybe I should turn the radius down a bit and then try and point it more towards the sun like this. It has become very clear to me that you might need multiple Gatlings. So what's the damage back here? It looks like it just hit my solar panel that I was trying to rebuild, so not a huge amount of damage. Still kind of salty about that, though. How's your ammunition doing? Still doing fine on ammo. Did it shoot? Did he even shoot down any meteors? I think I saw one explode. But oh, that's cute. I like that. Well, I guess I technically don't need the rest of the scaffolding now. Once the connection's already been made, and we can start work on this block, from this block right here. Well, that kind of sort of sucks. Just saying. I really expected better of the Gatling turret. I guess you need like a whole grid like what I've made on the station here. Well, let's hop in and give it a try. So I guess I just fly into the blueprint and then turn around. And this is really where I wished I had the so here's the block, and I back up. Wait, can I fly through this block? No, I can't. Oh, okay. So why can't I build this? Does it have to? It has to be connected, I guess. I need the scaffolding back then. Well, interesting. This is a learning experience. So let's cut this down and just rebuild it. Rebuild the temporary scaffolding. Whoa, strobe light. It's not very pleasant. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay, now it's lit up. So it has to stay connected. I see. Interesting. So this is where the a very large array of welding heads would make this a lot easier on me. Well, let's just try. So it just takes off. What I'm worried about is blocks like not getting finished. And basically I'm gonna have a hard time flying around. Yeah, I can't move right now. Like I can't, I'm getting like stuck. It's like welding blocks up around me. Like, I'm really worried about blocks inside the structure not getting finished. So it kind of sucks. Like, I like the welding system, but at the same time, there's some problems with it, I think. And it's very effective and fast for maybe stuff that's very thin, and you can reach all of it, you know, from one vantage point. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish welding up this here. So yeah, I was kind of worried about the welding might turn into a chore, even with the blueprint thing, and that might be the case. Like right here, there's stuff inside here that's not welded. And now I'm very concerned about how I'll be able to reach it. So that's very unfortunate. it almost seems like some of this would be better to weld up by hand, like with the handheld welder. Like I'm trying to weld it here. Yeah, this is annoying. I thought this would go smoothly, but I had my concerns, and it seems that my concerns are very well founded.
Meteor storm inbound.
I mean, I guess it's faster than just trying to build it, like plan it out completely blind. But there needs, I'd kind of like to see some change to the welding system in this game. Maybe the easiest would be just an increase to the radius of the effective range of the welder. And it might not be realistic, but as far as quality of life is concerned with the game, oh man, meteors coming in. Ugh. And my gun is just not really stopping any of it. So I'm just a sitting duck out here. That's great. Well, obviously I need more supplies. I'm not at all... I just got smacked by a meteor, I think. I'm not at all prepared. Well, I'm just gonna run out of here, back to the Lacedaemon. Logan, get out of here! Run, flee! Help! So I just skidded out of control, and I've realized that what the meteor destroyed, I've lost my right side thruster here. It gone. Very sad. So, thankfully, however, so I'm drifting over, and I would need to turn this way to try to stop it. Can I stop drifting? Oh, whatever, I think I'll just hop out. So, small thruster. Let's repair this rapidly so that I can reestablish attitude control. What a mess. If you have any tips on how best to go about welding from a blueprint, let me know in the comments. Quite honestly, pardon my language, but it seems kind of like a complete clusterfuck. if I'm being honest, it seems like a complete and total clusterfuck. Because the welders weld up stuff around the welding ship itself, and it definitely seems like the blueprints favor hand welding by hand, or welding very thin things. Like the thinner the better. But as you saw, like I ran out of material for the conveyor tubes, but it kept welding up all the steel around them, and so it's kind of that makes it a little difficult, I think. There we go. We've reestablished attitude control. I was about ready to run into the thing there. Well, that kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. Sucks a lot, actually. You would need tons and tons of material, basically to make sure you could do it all in one go. Does this list the material required? It might in the blueprint page, I think is where I do remember it tells you somewhere. But any kind of like U shape isn't going to be welded properly by by a flat welding array, no matter how wide it is, because you'd have to come back, but if you try to come back, you're going to impact stuff you've already welded. So that makes welding complex shapes, even with the blueprint system, pretty hard. So I might go look for a mod that makes it so that you can weld the welder's effect somewhere from longer away. That might make things less shitty for me, because I really like the idea of the blueprints, and I think it's a step in the right direction. But, I mean, the game's in alpha, so I'm not expecting there not to be kinks in the system. But it could definitely use some improvement for... basically quality of life improvements is what they would be called. That's what game developers call them, for how you go about welding up complex shapes in the system. But anyway, I think I'm going to take a break. I've been playing this game a very long time today in the creative world, designing that base, and I would really like to make the base. I just need to figure out, if you have any tips on how to go about welding it, let me know. I'm kind of sitting here racking my brain trying to figure out what to do. I'm also quite disappointed in the Gatling turret and its inability to effectively engage anything. Apparently you need a wide array of them. But anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Until then, as always, don't get hit by meteors.